Don't mind me. Just ignore me. Yo, so it is currently, it's like 6. I'm not forgetting up at 5:30 because evidently I hate myself. This is a new thing that I've been trying for the past couple of weeks. I think I'm on week 2 actually of like getting up at 5:30 every morning, which is a big change from used to getting up at like 8 in the morning, but it's like a new thing I wanted to try to like basically, I call it like stealing more time out of the day. So I got more time to do like this, you know. And speaking of trying new, yeah. Welcome, first video on a new channel. I don't even know what the hell this is gonna turn into. I'm thinking this will be some kind of video diary or whatever, some kind of like vlog. I don't know if it'll be like a daily vlog. I don't know if I can cram that much editing into my life without wanting to kill myself, but we'll give her a shot. That almost looks like a person's shadow. I just realized. It's like I have a whole ass ghost in my place. If it wasn't for this, it almost looks like I was like shooting one of those videos. If I got kidnapped and the captors would say like, oh, tell people that we're feeding you and all this while I got a gun to my head. But yeah. Welcome to the new channel, new video. Welcome. Hopefully y'all like it. So we'll see. So kinda the reason why I'm starting all this like new channel or new series suddenly is just, I don't know, it's weird. Like lately I've been feeling this thing inside of me where it's like I need to do something else. Like I got a full-time job, thankfully. It takes care of me pretty good, but it's just I'm feeling like I have that itch that I need to do something else, or like specifically like edit something else. I had done, you know, like vlogs and video series before, and I kind of had the itch to get back into the whole editing swing of things again. And so I figured I would try with this. I'll try making this like video diary kind of weird ass thing that I'm starting up now. That's kind of it. Like basically this video diary is to keep me from going absolutely nuts. So yeah, here's hoping that it actually works. So yeah, first things first, make the bed. I heard from some like badass army dude somewhere, I can't remember who specifically, said, oh, just make your bed. Just first thing in the morning, just make your freaking bed and do that and get that out of the way. So stay tuned. Le magnifique. So as I make myself my first pot of coffee in the morning, because I am a caffeine addict, I just keep remembering how lately I've had to balance the ratio to speedy water to regular water, because I remembered that it was about a year ago. It just sounded like my lower back started hurting like crazy, and it felt like it was like a deep pain. It wasn't like a regular backache that I normally get, because I would get like backaches too, especially lower backs. I was telling my dad, like, my lower back is kind of hurting like crazy, and I don't know why. I haven't been like lifting, I haven't been doing any crazy shit. And he was always like, it might be your kidneys, dude. Like, how many cups of coffee do you drink on a typical day? I was like thinking, oh, like, as soon as he said that, I figured out, yeah, that's definitely what it is. Because, yeah, it'd be like a whole pot, pretty much like this, or about 2 cups in a day, minimum 2 cups in a day, max a whole pot like that. And yeah, my dad's like, dude, yeah, it ain't your back that's hurting, it's your kidneys screaming from all the coffee you're pouring down their throat. On top of that, I do have a history of like kidney stones in my family, so I've had to learn, in a not so hard way, I've had to learn that I need to balance the mix of speed water to regular water, or else I'm going to be firing out kidney stones like an AK-47 here, which I'm trying to avoid. I've heard that that's pretty painful. Yeah, getting old. It's fun. Alright, back to the prisoner being held captive, telling him how great of a time he's having shot. Last night, we went to run for ladyfinger cookies, which I thought was bread. Like, we thought it was bread, but it turns out to be actually like a cookie. My girlfriend, the dessert queen, is gonna make some tiramisu, and evidently you need some of these. So, as soon as we started munching them, because we got like an extra pack, and because we're like 2 fat kids in a candy store, we just started munching right off of the store. So, it was so weird, because like, when we were first eating them, she was kind of saying like she didn't like the taste, and she's right, because it's like, or it's more the consistency is like cardboard with sugar on it. Is that fair? Like,
I think it's because of the texture.
Yeah, the texture, and like it's just like old stale bread with like a little bit of sugar on top. But it might have been just because I was hella hungry last night, but my fat ass liked them. Dipping them into a coffee, these are pretty damn good. I just dropped off the dessert queen at her work today, so just heading back home now so I can finally be my full dumbass self in peace. I just kind of got the bug to get back into video editing, kind of like do something and upload stuff onto YouTube again. The problem was I didn't really know what the hell to edit, what to upload, what to talk about, that sort of thing. I don't know, it kind of came to me yesterday. It's like, oh, why don't I try this? Me rambling into the camera as I'm going about my day. I'm like such a self-absorbed asshole that I'm always talking to myself 24/7 to an embarrassing point. I never realized just how much I would talk to myself until my girlfriend started living with me. I remember I was in the bathroom and yeah, just kind of talking to myself, just, I don't know, just spitballing ideas. If I watch a video or like a series, like a drama or whatever, I'll repeat to myself kind of like the lines. Like I'll just think of the scene and kind of like remember it, but remember it out loud. My girlfriend caught me doing that one night. Like I was just getting out of the shower and I was just so embarrassed by that. I was like, oh my god. Like I was nervous because I was thinking, oh Christ, she's gonna think I'm a schizophrenic, that ass. She probably does, and I wouldn't blame her for thinking that, but this is basically like a deep dive into my brain. First of all, just say good luck, buckle in, because I think you guys will be in for a wild ride. Time to freshen up. So I'm back home. I just dropped off here at work. One of the things I kind of wanted to mention was like skincare, like freshening up, right? So I know that back like old school days, it wasn't like such a big thing, especially for guys, but I actually did adopt the skincare routine. So like you see, this is an Inky List. This is just like the cheap that you can get at, what is it, Sephora? I think cheap. This is like 10 bucks a bottle for like each thing. So whenever I run out, I'm completely screwed, because when I run out of one thing, I'm basically running out of everything else. So like that's like a $30 trip to Sephora. So compared to others, it's still pretty cheap and it's pretty good. One of the benefits of like dating a Korean girl, they're on their when it comes to skincare. I was always complaining to my girlfriend, like, oh, this grill is whack. Always kind of complaining about it and not really feeling confident. I'm still, you know, I'm not telling you that I'm a specimen or whatever, just because I magically put on this gonna turn into handsome Squidward or whatever. It didn't do it for me, but I've been doing skincare for like the past year and a half, I want to say. I've been starting to get on it. I have noticed that my skin does feel kind of better. I feel like I got a lot less pimples. Like I have a couple of pimple patches, one there and one up here on my forehead. I do get them. It didn't eliminate them completely, but it has reduced them. And the cool thing about this, you don't even gotta go for the crazy expensive stuff. Like I said, this is an Inky List. This is like something that they have at Ulta, 10 bucks a whack. I like it. I think it's pretty cool. It was nuts because I was starting to hear Spit and Chicklets podcast, which is like old school, like hockey players talking about doing a skincare routine now. So it's like, when I heard that, I was like, what the f, dude? That's like, add that to the 2020 Madness bingo card. Ex-hockey players talking about using skincare routines. Skincare, it's pretty sick. Invest in yourself, kings, or kings, queens, whoever the f, just invest for yourself, take care of yourself, be a good friend of yourself, you know, that kind of. You know what's the utter BS point about being a somewhat responsible adult is the fact that I see cool like a Lego Xbox or like a Mega Bloks Xbox. Yeah, you know, there's a difference between Legos and Mega Bloks, alright? Not even, it's not on sale, like there isn't a sale for it, but it's just being sold for 150 bucks and realizing that you are a complete and total buffoon if you buy it. I wish there would have been shit like that when I was a kid. There's fools flipping the damn thing for like 200 bucks online. Like I've seen multiple listings for like 200 bucks online. Like, dude, what the hell? But even still, like the regular MSRP is like 150 for. It's like, dude, 150 bucks for a Lego Xbox 360. Like, come on. Like that's, I can't help but think that that's a rip too. And that's just an even bigger kick in the balls, because like, dude, I want it, you know, like that's cool. That is like the utter shame that something like that exists. That I have to be the responsible adult and not just blow all my money on like a Lego Xbox 360. But yeah, on the other hand, I can't help but think like how much of a rip off that is. Like, dude, come on. By like this time in 2 months, that thing's gonna be on AliExpress for like 60 bucks maybe. That is corporate greed at its finest, trying to screw over the consumers. And we just can't have it anymore, dude. We gotta stand up to this shit. Now it's time to pick up the queen. Just got here. Time to pick up the desserts queen from wherever the hell she's at. So I don't know if we're gonna do something like go out later today. I had an appointment to like wash the truck and then get like a tire pressure sensor fixed up, so I'm gonna do that. I don't know if we're gonna do anything else. Part of the reason why we mesh so well, Q and I, is that I'm a real homebody. Like if it was up to me, I would never leave the house. Like my house has all this cool stuff that I like in there, and there's just, for me, there's no real reason to go out. But then she's always wanted to go somewhere, or go to a store, or a little this or a little that, go on like an adventure of some kind. So yeah, I'm not sure right now what we're gonna do, but we'll figure something out. All right, it's officially 3 o'clock and I got a text message saying to stop working at 3 o'clock, so I'm out for the weekend. And yeah, I'm done. I'm done for the weekend. So now we're gonna have some lunch ski. Oh wait. Yeah, that's her face. That's what she looks like all the time. Do you have any plans for tonight, or did you want to like go somewhere?
No.
Okay.
You wanna go somewhere and treat me?
No.
Let's go.
No.
Let's go. We're going ramen.
Never ask a woman in your life if she wants to go out, because it always costs you money. So Hugh and I are at the car wash at the moment. The problem is if you shut the truck off and then leave the door, it'll lock by itself in like 12 seconds. And I've had problems here at the car wash because it's happened where I'll forget to tell them to leave the truck on as it's going through the thing, because it's one of the automated car washes, and it's locked in on itself and they had to jimmy the thing open. And so now what Hugh's doing here, so Hugh left a pretty little note here for the people cleaning the truck, like, hey, please leave the truck on, don't shut it off or else we're all screwed. Hugh's hand. So quick thinking by Hugh, we'll see how it goes. So the audio might be a little crappy in here, but it's actually funny. The car wash that I usually come to is the car wash that appeared on Breaking Bad. So this is the A1 car wash where Walter White was washing all his money, season 5 onward or something. So we told the guy to leave the keys in there because the thing will shut off. So we'll see. I hope they listen, because it's gonna suck if they need to slunge in the door open. But yeah, besides that, they do a really good job. Do the inside-outside wash, so good stuff. Alrighty, so we finished with the errands that we were gonna run. I asked Hugh if she had any suggestions for what to make for dinner, and she said steaks. I couldn't think of anything else, so my dumb ass is gonna cook a steak here real fast on the grill with some like baked potatoes. I'm hoping they don't take too friggin' long to cook. I feel like I can cook a pretty mean steak. I like mine more well done than not. Hugh, on the other hand, pretty much likes hers raw. Not even rare, but like raw. Like I remember the first time I was cooking steak, I put the steak down. Like 2 minutes later, she came up and was like, hey, did you flip it? Is it done? Did you flip it? So I used to take them well done. I mean, I still will, but I'm starting to get more on the medium well side of things. A little bit pink, you know, keep it juicy. But yeah, we'll see how these steaks come out.
Everybody knows this is the true Mexican way to disinfect the grill after a couple of uses. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that, look at that. This guy looks like this guy's about ready for a flipper. Ooh, look at that beauty right there. Alright. Not bad. Baked potatoes are probably gonna be a little stiff, but not bad. Pull the pizza, we'll see you inside. That looks pretty good. What do you think?
Good.
Good. We're gonna start winding down here. The steaks were fire. It wasn't too raw and it wasn't too dry either, so it was really good. So we're gonna start winding down here. But before we do, wanted to show, after we were taking a look at the truck, Hugh actually picked up a couple of these nifty point and shoots from like the 90s. Of course, you got the Samsung one, and then there's another Minolta. So you'll be pretty excited to mess around with those. The only problem, of course, is that the batteries are like stupid expensive and the film isn't that cheap either for them. So we're gonna be looking at like 40 bucks to get them both set up, but we'll figure that out later. Here's hoping that Black Friday will come in clutch. But yeah, so I think that's it for today. Hope you guys like this first vlog of like nothingness. I'm gonna chill out and probably play some Modern Warfare 3 in a bit and just start winding down. But I'll see you guys for the next one. Like, share, and subscribe, do all that. And let me know if there's something specific y'all wanna hear me ramble about or y'all wanna watch or whatever. But yeah, anyway, catch you guys later. See ya.